Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Joe. Welcome back to SNES's Life. This is recap number 131. We're going to quickly cover Final Fight 3, Oscar, Megaman X3, Prehistorik Man, and PGA European Tour. Let's go ahead and get started. First up, Final Fight 3. It's Final Fight. It just looks better, plays the same, gives you three character options. It's Final Fight. I've loved the other Final Fights. A good graphical visual beat 'em up is always going to get a thumbs up from me. I don't know what to say, because really any of the Final Fights they all look almost identical, and they all play the exact same way. The differences, I guess, are the characters and maybe how they move and a little bit of their move sets. So this one did add some kind of like dragon punches and Hadoukens and fireball you could do. But give or take that, it's Final Fight. Like, it's just a fun beat 'em up game. It's worth playing. It gets a thumbs up. No real big shock there. Next up was Oscar. Oscar is a really frantic, poorly controlling platformer. It reminded me a lot of like Bubsy. And then there was another one called Rocky Rodin. And these games stick in my memory not because they were good games, but because they weren't good games. And Oscar is in the same realm. It did not control well. It didn't look great. The music was fine. The gameplay was poor, I thought. So, yeah, it's going to get a thumbs down. I don't think that one's worth going back and looking at all. Yeah. Next up, Mega Man X3. Big shock. Mega Man X3 is going to get a thumbs up. I will say I had a lot of trouble in this game. The levels themselves were not hard, but the boss sprites were all so massive that I don't think I beat but one boss in this game in the play that I did. It just crazy, but the game looks great. The music is good, the sound is good, the gameplay is good. It's Mega Man, so if you're willing to put in the time to get good at the dodging and memory of the enemy attacks, you're going to be fine in this game. I would prefer, of course, Mega Man X1. I'm more familiar with that. I don't know that I ever even played X3 when I was a kid. So I have no nostalgia for it. So is what it is. Next up, Prehistorik Man. This one was actually kind of a surprise. I did not expect much out of this from the back of the box, but it really turns out, I don't want to call it like a Joe and Mac clone, because it's not quite a Joe and Mac clone, but it definitely kind of has that same sort of feel to it almost. You're a cartoony looking caveman running around collecting things. You saw that doorway I walked past, so there's some different areas on maps you can go to. You get this loud scream that kind of kills dudes. You get different weapons. You can jump on their heads. There are vehicles like a hang glider that you can fly on. You're basically collecting food for your tribe to feed them through the winter because the dinosaurs stole your tribe's food. So the game actually looked decent. The music was alright, and the gameplay was fun. I enjoyed my hour with the game, and I think this one is probably an unsung. I think a lot of people don't know what this is. I certainly didn't know what it was. But I definitely enjoyed myself, and I think Prehistorik Man gets a thumbs up. Would I choose it over Joe and Mac? I guess that depends. So this is a single-player game. Joe and Mac excels at being a two-player game, and I think as a two-player game, obviously Joe and Mac. But I would be willing to take this one over Joe and Mac if I was playing by myself. It's definitely an interesting game, and yeah, it's surprised me, honestly. Finally, last up, me and Joey got together for PGA European Tour. We've always enjoyed golf games together. This one, not so much. They changed the menuing on this one. Looks rough. You got those gray boxes that are kind of obtuse and stick out. The graphics were plain. Uh, the sound wasn't working. I think that was an emulation issue on our part. So I mean, there was sound, but like the in-game sound, like birds, the hit of the golf ball, the clook, that wasn't doing anything. So throughout most of the game, we had no sound really. But the biggest issue was control. So the power bar down there at the bottom, if you were even 1 pixel off of zero at the bottom of that power bar, your ball hooked and sliced so far off it was ridiculous. The wind also changed so fast that it was real hard to gauge precisely like when to hit the ball. And I don't know if that's a skill issue on our part. I mean, arguably, you get better the more you play it. But God, in the hour we played it, we were just irritated at it. So we did not think much of PGA European Tour, and I think if I was to select a PGA specific like PGA, I would play the original PGA Tour game from like 1993 over this one, and its visuals were even more basic, but the power bar felt controllable, which is kind of a big deal. So yeah, take that for what it is. Thumbs down. So we got a couple thumbs ups in there, 3 of them. Final Fight and Mega Man are not surprising. Prehistorik Man was the surprise of the set. And then Golf and Oscar were thumbs down. Not the worst. 3 ups is a pretty good set, honestly. And yeah, that's it. That's recap 131. I appreciate you guys, as always, sticking with us forever. We'll see you guys the next one, 132. Adios.